Hi everyone, and welcome back to another Cactus Minute. Today's episode is an incredibly special one for a couple of reasons other than the obvious. So what we're looking at today is Lobivia Amblayensis. Now this particular cactus has had a bit of a hard life. So when I got it, it was in great health and it grew so tremendously well for the longest time. And then during the mealybug invasion of must have been 2016 or 17, something around then, it was very heavily damaged, and I actually nearly lost it. Now, for those of my loyal viewers who may have seen in the autumn tour of 2017, I mentioned this guy in particular in that I'm not usually sentimental with cacti, in that if they start to get sick or they're sort of looking like this, which is very heavily damaged, I will generally get rid of them because unwell cacti are more susceptible to pests and diseases, which can then spread onto the rest of the collection. However, with this one I made an exception, and it's only now, several years later, that you can clearly see the reason why I held on to this plant so dearly and nursed it through. So incredible flowers. They are just a stunning, it's not a pure yellow, it's more of a sort of a peach yellow with pink highlights. Absolutely enormous flowers, and this is the best display it's done since it was in good health. And this one I think is actually probably a little bit more impressive because the flowers are fanned out a lot more, and they're multi-layered and coming from different heights and things like that. So it's just stunning. I'm so incredibly happy with this plant. She's not the prettiest body form, but the flowers more than make up for it. Absolutely incredible. But anyways, let's move on to the care. Now, this particular Lobivia is actually very easy to care for. I was just unlucky with the pests and diseases that it got attacked by. So it was mealybug first, and then it was spider mite, which is all healed up now, and it's just sort of scarring that'll remain. So look, on a difficulty level, let's put it at around a 4 to a 5, sort of mid-range. If you've grown cacti in the past, there's absolutely no reason you can't grow this one, and even be suitable for beginners, keeping in mind they do like sun, as most Lobivias. They would prefer to be in full sun, and they like to get nice and toasty. I keep this one completely bone dry during winter, and for half of autumn as well for that matter. The mix that this guy is in, he's actually in a 70-30 mix because he was unwell, so it was 70% gravel and 30% organic matter. During the growing season, I'll water this guy very frequently, sometimes up to 2 to 3 times per week. And then, as I just mentioned, during winter and the downtime, nothing at all. So incredibly beautiful. Now, just a side note with this guy, I have it labelled as Lobivia Amblayensis. However, when I look up that particular Lobivia, it does not match the guy that I have. So whether I've got him labelled incorrectly or whether this one's a different morph or different region, I'm not entirely sure. But either way, beautiful cactus. If you can find this one, I can't recommend it enough. So I'm going to kick back and enjoy the flowers for a little bit longer. But thanks for watching, and as always, happy gardening. Bye.